How's it going, guys? So the final shape has not only been an absolute banger, but it's brought with it some really good weapons, and in this video I'm going to be talking about one of them. But before we start, if you find yourself enjoying the video, press that like button, and if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Now, if you're a lover, a fighter, or a bit of both, no hesitation, the new Solar Auto Rifle is perfect for you because of its perk pool and the weapon archetype, which caters to solo players and players running in a fire team. In terms of obtaining the weapon, you just play the Final Shape campaign, and you can also focus farm it over in the old tower where your ghost is, and it can also be crafted, meaning certain perks can be enhanced, making the weapon even better. When looking into No Hesitation, we need to remember a few things. One, it's for ad clearing and is best used in situations where you can heal teammates, but like I mentioned previously, solo players can do well out of this, and it is also good when it comes to building up your abilities as well. The reason it's better used for healing is because of this weapon's archetype, and that is support frame. Flexible and agile frame capable of healing allies and hurting foes. Harming targets builds a restorative charge. Hip firing at allies while the weapon is charged heals them, with rapid healing increasing weapon damage and bestowing restoration to your allies. And its origin trait is Dealer's Choice. Final blows with this weapon grant a small amount of super energy. Equipping multiple weapons from the power heart increases this effect. So straight away we can see No Hesitation is going to be a great support weapon, along with dishing out a good bit of damage once you've got the perks working well together, plus aiding in ability regen. I can see it being really useful in GMs, dungeons, raids and other endgame activities. Solo players can't heal themselves, but the perk options still make this a viable choice. Over on Light GG, we can see that this is the third most used weapon this week, which is pretty good if you ask me. In terms of the base stats, No Hesitation does pretty well. First off, it sits in the 600 RPM bracket, and it has an impact of 21, a range of 45, stability of 48, handling of 82, a reload speed of 68, aim assist of 68, inventory size of 54, and we have a recoil direction of 85, which is pretty good. The magazine has 44, so in terms of perks, we can have a few options depending on circumstances. In the first column, we have Strategist, Overflow, Demolitionist, Grave Robber, Ensemble, Subsistence, and Physic. And in the second column, we have Surrounded, Desperate Measures, Circle of Life, Disruption Break, Frenzy, Attrition Orbs, and Incandescent. As we can see, there are some great perks here. If you are a solo player, the first combo will be Incandescent along with Subsistence. On auto rifles, Subsistence can return 17% of your mag upon kills, which is roughly 7 extra rounds, and Incandescent spreads Scorch to nearby enemies upon weapon kills, and is really a S tier perk, especially if you build into solar. And as we can see here, Subsistence is really good as you'll be reloading a lot less. In higher end activities, you might proc Subsistence every other spent mag, but the less you have to reload, the better. You've also got Desperate Measures, which is a perk I really like. It grants bonus damage upon weapon final blows, and that bonus stacks when you get melee or grenade final blows. As we can see, without it, we hit a crit of 2600, but once we get that one additional stack, we then get 2860. When we get our melee or grenade kills, that stack doubles and our damage goes up to 3120, which is pretty nice. And remember, these perks can be enhanced, granting us more of a bonus. Demolitionist or Strategist are also worth having if you want to lean into generating grenade or class ability energy, with Demolitionist giving you 10% grenade energy and Strategist granting you ability energy. And as we can see from this gameplay, Demolitionist does work pretty well. If you can keep getting your kills, you're going to keep getting your grenades back pretty quickly, so it's definitely worth having, especially if you can get it enhanced. And I'm really enjoying running with Demolitionist because I can get my grapple back pretty quickly, and grapple with Prismatic is so much fun on the Hunter right now. Now, if you're using this weapon in a fire team setting, in the first trait column, you would go with Physic. This is rapidly healing allies grants restoration to you and your allies. Restoration is a fantastic buff as this will regenerate your health and shield, and it can't be interrupted, meaning for a short while you are invincible. And pairing this up with Circle of Life, which is rapidly healing allies, grants this weapon a period of increased damage. So not only are you healing your teammates and yourself with restoration, you get a bump in damage. You could swap Circle of Life out for Incandescent as you'll get health regen plus Scorch, which is great, but either way you can't go wrong here. With Circle of Life, the buff lasts for roughly 10 seconds, which is quite generous, and running this Nightfall, I was getting some good increased damage. Without Circle of Life buff, I was hitting 2527, and with it, we were getting 3475. Now, I'm not sure if my maths is right here, but that is roughly 37% extra damage, which makes Circle of Life a really good perk. And the enhanced versions of these perks offer better stats, with Incandescent giving you 45 Scorch stacks instead of the 30 with a normal, Subsistence gives you 20% mag from reserves instead of 17%, and Demolitionist gives us 11% grenade energy as well. So it is definitely worth crafting this, leveling the weapon up, and making sure you get them perks enhanced. No Hesitation allows players who are not so gung-ho to hang back, clear some ads, and also heal their teammates, making it a solid choice in your loadout. Will it be amazing for DPS? No, but it's not meant to be. It will be good for clearing ads and healing your fire team. This weapon is also aided by the recent buff to auto rifles, which is a juicy 15% damage increase to minor enemies, which makes this even better because the sole purpose of this weapon is to ad clear. And with its origin trait granting super energy upon kills, it synergizes well with subclasses, and in the new seasonal artifact we have a mod that suits this weapon really well, and that is Winning Hand. So while using weapons with Dealer's Choice origin trait, combatant precision final blows or rapidly defeating combatants cause the target to explode, dealing solar damage to nearby combatants. Having several equipped weapons with the Dealer's Choice origin trait increases the effect of the explosion. So with this artifact mod, you basically get Incandescent for free, making this weapon even better and giving you even more options in terms of loadouts. Honestly guys, I can see this weapon being a mainstay throughout this whole season. When it comes to Grandmasters, I can see this being part of most people's loadouts as well, especially from a team player's point of view. There is every reason to get this, and there is definitely every reason to get this to a craftable state. You need to get 5 red borders for this, and this shouldn't be too hard to get now, as you get a guaranteed red border every reset from your ghost over in the Lost City. And with the amount of Pelheart engrams you'll be collecting from Overthrow and other activities, you'll have ample opportunity to obtain this. But guys, that is the end of the video. If you are still here, thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. And if you have enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button because it helps the channel and the video out massively. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well for more Destiny 2 content. But as always guys, enjoy your time in the final shape, and I'll see you on the next video.